This is it, Huey. You've put up a good fight, but this is mine. People told me it wasn't possible to stand up against you, but I'm determined to prove them wrong.
You puny mouse. You should have listened to your folk before you came up to my place. Now, show me what you've got and make it count.
Alright. I'm Finder, and this is my journey to unlocking a map of RuneScape, one chunk at a time. Come with me as I start in Quetzacalli Gorge. Following the Xtreme rule set, I must collect all best in slot gear, complete collection log slots, make my way through completing skill tasks, and face new challenges head on with the hope that I can complete my chunk and roll for a new one. How far can we go? Will I fail or will I succeed? Who knows? But we will find out, because this is Chunky Geeza. 23 fishing. I wish I could get gold, but we can't get cod. I have just this second posted my third iteration of Chunky Geeza. As it stands, we are currently at 60 attack, 55 strength, 55 defense. We are almost at 53 prayer. We'll probably get that in a couple of minutes. And hit points, we are nearly at 58. So, time-wise, 23 days and 8 hours. That works out to 560 hours we've so far spent in this account. 145 of those hours are spent on this one task of collecting rabbits so far. So glorious. We love the rabbit hunting. The rabbits will run and we shall catch them. Again, no rabbits. Jagex, man. Fix the game! Fix the game! 53. There is literally no unlock because we have them all. Oh, damn. 58 HP and 72 combat. I mean, I say oh, damn, like I didn't know that was going to happen. I was just completely forgot that it was going to happen. And now that I look, we're 60, nearly at 61. So a couple of comments in the last video said that I killed nearly 30,000 rabbits and barely even cooked one. And they also mentioned how, you know, I'd get way better experience rates from the lamps had I have been cooking them throughout the video. I'm going to collect 600 more rabbits. And then when I have 72 banked, I'm going to go ahead and just cook every single one of the rabbits that we have, because then that's the halfway mark to 80, and then we're going to come back and kill another 30,000 rabbits. That way we can optimize the amount of experience that we're getting. And I think that's a better route. Mix things up a little bit. Maybe we could do something in the middle. Maybe if I feel like I'm doing a Huey kill, I can. But it's early doors. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, video editor Josh here. I completely forgot that I had actually said that, and I completely threw the fucking idea right out the window, and you'll find out why later. What the fuck is this game, man? Why am I still not getting fucking rabbits? What is this fucking game? Yeah, so I didn't hit the refresh button on the banked experience plugin. I actually only have 182 experience until I get a 72 banked. So we're going to get that and then we'll be back in a sec. Okay, so we have 29,358 raw rabbits. When added with the 642 that we currently have, that makes a square 30,000. That should get us to a little over 72. And then we shall return to the rabbits. But maybe in between, we'll get some Huey kills and we'll see what happens. There is 40 cooking. Can't make cakes and I wish I'd have lobsters. What's frustrating is right over here in the distance is actually fishing spots, which includes sharks and big bass, and I'm pretty sure there's a big net spawn over there as well, so maybe one day. 45. We have access to nothing but rabbits still, as expected. Okay, so I'm about to go to bed. I can see this guy's doing a solo Huey. Now I'm hoping that he does another. If he does, I'll join in, because it'd be much easier for me to just control the one account rather than the two. If he does go and doesn't stay, then I'll see if I can dolo a kill before I go to bed. Might be hard with 7 prayer points mind, but we'll see. If it gets to the point where I run out of prayer points, I'm just gonna disappear. I'm not going to try and force it. I'll try and avoid dying as much as possible, because I think, you know, it's a bit of a cop-out if I just die and regenerate my prayer points off the back of that. One thing if I do it by no mistake of my own, but it's one thing if I do it and it's something that I could have avoided. I'd rather not, you know, cheese it and then go, oh my god, I died, and then just have all my prayer points back. But I'll see if I can dolo it. We just have to make sure that we do not fuck up by hitting the AoE damage or this here. What the fuck is this lag? I guess we lock in. Damn. I died. Oh, I ran into the fuck. Oh, fuck. Fuck's sake, man. The whole fucking spiel about me not losing, not dying, I just fucking died. Fuck. It's because I ran into the wave. I lost track. Jesus Christ. Oh, I actually feel really bad about that. Well, I mean, we'll go again. Fuck it, we'll go again, but like, Jesus. Now, I know that kind of looks pretty sus, but I'm going to take this moment to talk about me and Huey. Now, although my ISP was completely ruining my internet, and it was about 3:50 in the morning at the time of that clip, I'm not about to use those as excuses as to why I just died. There is one valid reason as to why I just died. At the end of episode 3, you saw me complete my very first ever Huey kill. And when I say first ever, I literally mean across all my accounts and in my whatever years of playing, that's the first time I've ever touched Huey. Ever. Now, as this episode progresses, I'm not about to make out that that's the only death that I have. There are a few more deaths throughout the video, and although I did watch guides on how to kill Huey, watching a guide and actually putting that into practice is two different things. But what I can promise you is, as this episode progresses, we most definitely lock in and lock down a decent strategy for this account to be able to do Huey nice and effectively. Although there is one caveat, but we won't touch on that now. We'll touch on that much later. At least now, I suppose, while we're doing the initial phase, we can look at prey flicking maybe, but we'll see how it goes. Right, we're back in. Let's give that another go, and hopefully let's not die. If I die, I'm just going to give up and try another day when it's not 4 in the morning, but let's see how it goes, shall we? Gunfire splinters. Task completed. That, I think, was very, very smooth, you know. It was longer than the last one we had, but that was smooth. It was very smooth. Do that and go, bosh. 2 Huey kills. I know it's kind of cheesy. We're kind of defeating the object because we're using another account to help us, but I'm still doing it. It's dolo, you know, so fuck it. Maybe we should do one more. I think we should do one more. I'm going to let the dog out and I'm going to do one more. And we're back at it again. Damn, that sucks. Well, we try again. One more. Man, this is so fucking depressing. 50. I currently have family around, so I can't really do much. I'm getting more cooking out of the way. I've moved over to here just because I think random events don't spawn in where the Huey bank is. I think that whole area is classed as like a boss zone or a bank, so the randoms don't spawn. Between 1:48 and 5 AM we didn't receive a single random event, which is why I've moved to here, in hopes that stepping out of the bank is going to give me a better chance of getting them, because I wouldn't mind them. Cool, right, there we go. That's 55 cooking acquired. I've also burnt through, I've also cooked through just over 5,000 rabbits. I really want to put myself to the test of doing 5 kills for every 5,000, so that's like 1 kill for every 1,000 rabbits I cook, just to keep it variated. So once we've done this, I want to take myself up there and see if I can get another kill. I should do 200. Let's move over to Mrs. Huey and we will crack on with that. I mean, there's someone up here solo. We can always ask if we can join in. There actually isn't a solo guy. There is 2 people praying from down here and 1 person up there. So unless these belong to him and he's boosting with it, I'm not sure. But I'm going to sneak in and see if we can join them. There's 3 of them. So me being the 4th means it should work, I think. We'll find out though. Wait, that does work though. I've just realised the guys down here are playing melee and magic. He's playing range, which clearly means it does work. I might have to look into that for myself. Wow. Damn, bro. Thank you very much for that. That's amazing. Blue M's. Got a combat task as well. Pillar lovers. I'm pretty sure I said that I couldn't do that one. Let's have a look and see if that's true. It's fair. The guy let me in for a 1. I can't argue with that. Yeah. Damn. Thanks, bro. I'll get a team together and I'll see if I can do that. Do exactly what he's doing, because that's cool. I like that. So champion and pillar lover. So let's just tick these off while we're here. So combat tasks. We've got champion, which is completed. Here we go, all champion. And then we have pillar lover, that one there. There's 2 additional tasks completed. Now, when it comes to the diary tasks, I'm fairly confident in the ones that I can and can't do. And what I'll do is I'm going to jump into a segment now and I'll show you what I can do and what I feel like I won't be able to do based on our capabilities and where we'll be by the time we are done. So in front of us is a list of combat tasks available at the Huicotal. Now there are some that we can do, some that I think I might be able to do, and some that I physically cannot do either now or at all. So the ones that we can do are the champion and lover. We've already done those ones, of course. The adept, the veteran, and the speed trialist. Now the adept and veteran will just come naturally, but the speed trialist can be just done on a mass world, you know, quick and easy, doesn't matter. The maybes are speed chaser and speed runner. Now speed chaser might be possible if I can find a couple of players that will just breeze their way through it and I'd just be a tag along, but speed runner probably isn't possible for us until I've got max combat stats and in the gear that I'm in. The ones I physically know that we can't do or at all: you're a wizard because we have no access to magic yet. I'm your son because I can't make the Huicotal armor yet. The perfect Huicotal because I have to do 5 kills without leaving. Every kill has to be perfect and I have to avoid all the damage that is avoidable. And the last one is it a bird? Kill the Huicoatl using a Dragonbane weapon. I have no Dragonbane weaponry, so that is physically not possible whatsoever, unless for whatever reason we manage to get super duper lucky on a drop from the Huey and get the wand. But apart from that, absolutely impossible. Here's another group of 3. I might see if I can jump in on these guys. They probably won't let me in. If they don't, that's fine. They say I can. As a team of 3, we'll see what happens. Prior to this clip, I got soiled pages as a drop, and that is another task completed, but I forgot to record it. A shame we didn't get enough damage that time, but maybe next time. More pages. Nice. I think that's one of the rare, one of the most common drops anyway. So yeah, more pages. A torstal seed, not on the log, but it's a torstal seed. I think I'm going to 10k, 10 KC maybe, or I might just keep riding it out. I'm liking this. We'll see how it goes. But I might go to 10 KC and then stop. Get some more picking levels. Adamant ore. Huasca seed. That's another task completed. So far the group allowing me to stay for this long and they haven't said a word to me is beautiful. I have to have done enough damage this time around, surely. I've done so much damage! Rune. That's alright. That's alright. Cosmic runes. Nice. I've got 2 prayer points left. God knows what I'm fucking do with this. Right, so we've got the 10 kills. Maybe I'll do 10 kills for every 5,000 rabbits cooked. Prayer is going to be a massive issue, seeing as I only have 2 prayer points. So it might be a case of I'll just have to do 1 kill at a time and just tank every single hit that we get and dodge everything, which I still think is pretty possible, to be fair. We'll see how that one goes once that comes around, but right now we're going to return back to cooking and cook another 5,000, so we'll bring it down to 20,000 rabbits left, and then we'll have a look at some more kills then. Oh, Quizmaster, let's have it. Whoa, let's quickly go bake the rabbits and come back for the box, and we get... Wow. There is 60 cooking, which means fuck all, because we still can only cook rabbits for another 20 levels. Cool. Okay, so we now have 20,000 raw rabbits left. That's the second lot of 5,000 cooked. We have 10,000 cooked rabbits in total. Now, when I got the raw rabbits, I thought that 30,000 was a lot, and it is. But value-wise, I didn't realise the cooked ones were a reasonably lot more. So we're going to have like 13 million GP just in cooked rabbits by the time we actually finish 80 cooking, which is insane. I mean, depending on bond prices, I could probably dump those onto another account, sell them all, and buy a bond for the account, but we'll see what happens. Maybe I'll keep the stack. But that does now mean we're going to attempt another 10 Huicoatl kills, but this time with just 2 prayer. Cool. We found a group of people to join, so hopefully this will go well. Nice. Some alley bolts, and we lost 1 prayer point. We really need to not let that happen again. Qualm seed. Nice. Oh dear. Damn. 2 toad flax seeds though, that's not bad. We haven't got them yet. Well, we're going to go with no prayer points because I've got no prayer. So let's see what fucking happens, I suppose. Damn, that's a way to get 56 strength, isn't it? There's the shark. There is the shark. Now we have to get there to kill it, to cook it, don't we really? That sets that one in stone. Yes! Rune mace obtained. Damn, this should be so much better now. That's phenomenal. Oh, I'm so happy. Oh, we're gonna have so much damage now. And that as 2 tasks completed. Get a rune mace and wield a rune weapon. I hit so much damage, man. That's so beautiful. Oh, I can't get over it. Look at that. It's such a massive change. So good. The fact that nobody thought I could do it. I mean, granted, I'm getting help. Let's not forget that. The fact that I'm doing this with no prayer whatsoever is amazing. It means that by the time we actually finish off the grinding of collecting all the rabbits, when he had like 65 HP and stuff, we're going to be so far in that prayer just won't matter. As long as I'm with the team, prayer just won't matter. I mean, at the end of the day, Huey, although it can be soloed, it's not really meant to be a solo boss, is it really? I'm pretty sure it's meant to be a duo, or like a group boss anyway, hence why they got mass wilds and stuff. And they allow Iron Men to group. I mean, don't get me wrong, I was generally feeling a bit bad about, you know, having to rely on other people. That's why I wanted to dolo it first before I actually managed to get like another group going. Because I kind of didn't want to cheap out and be like, oh look guys, I got the kill, and reality is I just got carried all the way through. So I thought if I carry myself, which in itself is hard, then you know it wouldn't be so bad. It'd be like I've unlocked it for myself rather than I've just gone in and cheated my way through, you know. Yeah, I'm glad I found these guys because they're completely random, don't know who they are, and it's not like I've gone out of my way to get them all together, which again is something that I wanted to try and avoid doing initially, you know, making my own group and getting the kills because I've put a team together that I know are going to get me the kill. Spend all this gold, and it made me think that when this runs out, I'm going to have to thieve again unless I sell some of my bows to the shopkeeper, which I think is possible. I've not tried, but that's also an option. I assume, yeah, I guess we can have a look at that when we get there. But, I mean, we're running out of that money very quickly. One more inventory and I think we're done. Should we test that theory now, actually? Let's withdraw 5 of that, 5 of that, and 5 of that. Right. Can we sell it? Yep, we can. Perfect. Look at that, 4k. Cool. Well, let's sink this. We're going to need pies. Let's just sink it. I should probably move over to bowls at some point because I think they heal 11 and these heal 12. So although I'm sticking with these for the extra 1 HP just to make sure I can cover myself, I think eventually, once I've run out of these pies, I probably won't need them. I'll probably just move over to the bowls if I haven't got enough shark farmed as it is. While we're waiting for these guys to finish their run so I can get 3 more kills, looking at the DPS calculator, with the rune mace, we now have expected hits of 2.2, max hit of 10, which is crazy because that was the bronze axe with pots and prayer up continuously. I'm wondering now that we've got the mace, if maybe it's worth getting to 67 in strength and then pushing my attack up a couple of levels. Looking at it, moving it up to 70 attack and 67 strength, we have expected hit of 3 and accuracy is at 48.6%. So I'm wondering if we do that now, you know. In fact, looking at it again, getting 74 attack and 66 strength gives us a max hit of 12, but an accuracy hit of 51%. Look, the hit will literally be a 50-50 chance. So I think I actually might do that now, because I'd rather have a 50-50% chance than have a 45% chance. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to do that. Damn, that's 1 HP. You actually have no idea. That attack can hit 25. I just got chanced and I didn't even realise it at the time. Yeah, shout out to these two guys, honestly. Two of the nicest people that I've met up here so far. The fact they're letting me practically leech off them while they do all the work, and I just eat shit tons of pie. Work routes, nice. Thanks to these guys as well. Loads of people are really, really nice around here. Damn. We are now going to return back to Quetzacalli Gorge, in which we will cook 5,000 more rabbits. At 65, and we don't have either of those. We do have rabbits though. Okay, cool. So there are another 5,000 rabbits cooked. We are left with 14,989. So we are now going to go and attempt Huey, say another 10 times or so. I'll try 10 times. Then once we've done another 10 kills, we shall come back and do another 5,000 rabbits. There we go. Huey Kotal veteran. What was that? Speed trialist and speed chaser. I can't bloody remember what those tasks are. I'm going to have to look those up in a minute once I've finished this. Okay, so speed trialist is doing it in 2:30. That's fine. But speed chaser is doing it with 5 or fewer people. That's pretty good. 5 or fewer. I didn't think I was going to get there. Now the only one I've got get left, which I didn't think I was going to do, is the speed runner task. And those are the ones that I didn't think we could do. Done, which is amazing. So let's hope we get them. I know that was my 30th kill, but I think I'm going to stay for as long as I can and just focus on cooking during the days where I can't do this. I'm not going to get enough damage, I don't think. Adamant plate body. Dang. Wow, there we go. There's one of those. That is another task completed. Let's get that on. Rune scimitar obtained. That's another task completed again. We're getting so many this episode that eventually we're going to run out of tasks. I don't know what to do. Nah, bollocks. Wait, no, I got it. Oh, yeah, that's fine then. Who cares? 40 kills. 62 attack and 73 combat. Do you know what? I'm going to be honest. I'm probably going to shoot myself in the foot now after that 49th kill and say that I was genuinely really worried about this chunk. But I think the only thing now is going to be time rather than getting the actual kills, because if it's like this and I can find worlds like this, I don't think I'll have problems with kills whatsoever. I think time's going to be the issue. Sun-kissed bones for 50 kc. I cannot use them until I'm at Lost Rise. Okay, no, that was close. That was bloody close. Oh, shit. Shit. Such an avoidable death. Why did I stay? Honestly, shouts out to Warm Breads and Iron Copthorn. Honestly, shout these two guys out. I hope they get the pet very soon. All of my luck upon them. We are now going to return to Quetzacalli Gorge to cook rabbits. 660 experience. The equivalent of 22 rabbits. I love lamp.
Why do you always say that?
I always say that I love a lamp because I love lamps. Lamps are good. Lamps are love. Lamps are life. I love lamp.
So you love our living room light?
They are not lamps, they're lights. They're different. Okie dokie, nice. So that is yet another 5,000 rabbits cooked. We now have 10,000 left, sitting at 1.9 mil with 20,000 rabbits cooked, sitting at 7.7 mil. That is ridiculous. It's like double the price. It is double the price, actually. That is ridiculous. Let's go collect some food and we shall go ahead and get some more kills at Huey. I love this. This is, it's just so nice. going from where we were, assuming and guessing and theorizing and that sort of stuff, and now we're just actually doing it. It's such a great feeling to be able to actually do it. I understand why chunk people do this now, because it just reinvents the game, and that's what we all want from RuneScape, isn't it, really? Let's be honest. Just relive that nostalgic feeling we had when we first started playing this game. Now, let's be real. I could go ahead and show you every single individual Huey kill that I've got. And I'll be honest, for the next however many kills, things just stayed the same. Like I said, we did go back to Huey and we did get our rune plate skirt at 68 KC, marking off another task for the chunk. But because of how little impact I actually make in these fights, I'm only getting the bare minimum when it comes to drops. In fact, on this one night, I carried on killing Huey up until 100 KC and didn't get any extra drops that were actually beneficial. I didn't complete any other tasks. They were just all pretty standard drops, really. Although what I will show you are these two clips. I don't recognise this guy. Have I actually been recognised in the wild? That's pretty cool. I like that. It's surreal how little impact and anything I've done in this game, and yet people are already recognising me, which is cool. I've actually got a big smile on my face. And Lieutenant giving me a love lamp, because we do love a lamp. We do love a good lamp. We also love Lieutenant, but we do love lamps more. Sorry, dude. I wanted to show you this because I said that I was doing this for myself and to entertain other people. And I've had people tell me that I love lamp has now become part of their daily vocabulary, which I think's amazing. I think that's really funny that that has become my thing, as it were. And it's just a reminder that this is what I was kind of doing it for. You know, so if you're one of those people that has their day brightened by any form of content that I've dropped, then please like and subscribe, or at the very least just drop us a comment down below. We now have a friend chat and my private is always on, and we've also opened a Discord, so if you want to join the community, head over there and come and say hi. And one more thing, if you want to see me go from this to this, then please feel free to click that join button. YouTube has given me the access to that join button as part of their partner program, so you can make this transition a reality. I'm currently in the process of making it happen myself, but with your help, I can stay motivated and do it for you too. I'll chuck a link in the description that kind of goes into more details, both long form and short form, but most importantly, please don't feel inclined to do it, but at the very least, please just drop a like or drop a comment. Just let me know what I'm doing right and what you enjoyed the most. But that's enough of that. Let's get straight back into where we left off. Please subscribe. Love you. Right, so before we log in today, I've just opened the chunk picker to knock off some tasks that I completed throughout the last couple of days. We'll move over to that now. Okay, so inside the chunk picker, it came up with this patch note. TLDR for you as a viewer. It just added sailing. So as a result, we now have one additional task, which is to craft linen yarn, which is made from spinning flax. Cool, so we'll go ahead and log in and we'll get that done now. Let's just close the chunk pickup. Quickly run up to the wee little flax field that sits at the top of Quetzacalli Gorge. We'll pick, I think it's just one piece of flax. It doesn't actually say if we need more. I'll assume it's one. We spin it into, oh, there we go, linen yarn. And that is one more chunk task completed. It's the number, the saucy number, giant krill. Oh, I'm gonna krill. It doesn't work, does it? So it's good for situations where you don't feel like you wanna mince clip or stuff. So for example, like, oh my god, I got a lady, is she gonna give me a baguette? She is going to give me a baguette. Is it a fucking stale one? No, it's not. It's a normal one. Go fuck yourself, lady. I've just come back from the loo. And while on the loo, like I mentioned earlier, my partner's just started playing RuneScape for the first time. And she just shouts through from the front room, "Oh my God, mining is so bloody tedious." She's played for 5 minutes and she's already agreeing with 99% of the community. It's brilliant, isn't it, that that's what Jagex has set in place? Mining sucks. Oh, okay, so that probably gives you some experience. you get, if that's an experience lamp, you should click on it and it will give you a choice of where you want your experience to go. If it's not one that automatically picks the experience for you. He'd put it in your bag, isn't he? So you've got a choice. Now, generally speaking, when it comes to lamps, because we love lamps, I know, I just had to chuck it in here that I love lamp. So generally speaking, when it comes to lamps, as like a new account, I'd probably just pick the most tedious one. Lamp, we got a lamp. It's lamp time, baby. Let's pick up the lamp. Let's go use the lamp on cooking. We love a good lamp. That is 2,000 experience away from 70 cooking. I wish I'd saved that bloody lamp, but doesn't matter. We still got 690 experience. I love lamp. That is another 5,000 cooked rabbits. We are now on 25,000 cooked rabbits, nesting at 7.4 million gold. My whole bank is 12.3 mil, and 8 mil of that is just in bloody rabbits. Do you know what? I'm going to pause for a minute. I want you to go ahead and tell me anyone else. I want you to go and find anyone else that has more rabbits than me just through collection, or just in general. Go find me some. Go find me someone. I dare you. Go on. Go find me someone. Where's what? Well, this is the Huey Kotal dragon I've got to try and fight for my chunk tasks. But the thing is, I've got no prayer to protect myself against it, which is kind of really what you need. So I've got to make sure that I click on these tiles like this perfectly so I can dodge damage, and all I can take is this. And I've got 2 bits of food left and a high chance of dying if I make one mistake.
A few moments later.
No, I'm dead. I'm dead. Fuck, I'm dead. Oh, for fuck's sake. 64 attack and 74 combat. We're just getting all our levels here now. Wow, how? That's so stupid. Really? Are you gonna... Oh my god, I 1 HP'd. Oh my god, that's ridiculous. Oh damn, 65 attack. Lovely. I'm just completely not paying attention to the levels that I'm getting. It's funny. And that right there is 72 cooking. We've only got about 300-400 rabbits left. So that's the last level we're going to get in the 30,000 batch we've got. The calculator now says that we need 36,227 more rabbits to get to 80. So we need to do exactly what we've just done. Again, plus 20%. Let's finish this cooking, and I'm probably going to go and AFK some rabbits while I'm playing games with the guys that I'm on call with. So it's grinding, man. I'm glad to see I'm halfway done with the rabbits, I suppose, but I've actually really enjoyed myself so far. Let's roll on. Let's keep it going. Cool. So that is all of the rabbits cooked. We are now sitting on 8.76 million gold just in rabbits. That's absurd. That means that we're going to have literally 17 mil, if not more, by the time we have finished this grind. I guess we best carry on and see what happens, because I need more rabbits. Count check, checking the counts, counting them checks with 720 cooking experience. I love lamp. Why is there an imp behind the bank? I wonder. There best not be anything good behind there. That's alright, I can't reach that. That's weird. Like, hello imp. What the fuck is the imp doing? 66 attack and 76 combat. Lag. Come on, man. What is the fucking game doing? Oh, I just lagged. I think I just died. I think I just died. This is lag. Fuck's sake, man. There is 60 strength, 67 attack, and 77 combat. Beautiful. Moo? What the hell do they mean by that? Lamp. It's going right on to Slayer because it's a lamp and that's 10 experience. I love lamp.
Taking to be the only one.
Nice, 55 prayer. I can wear a shield that I'm never going to have access to. How cool is that? Oh, damn, I didn't even see that one coming. 61 strength, nice. Oh, for fuck's sake. You want to know what's really fucking annoying about this new update, right? They've just updated it to add all this, like, empty containers and stuff. And with this deposit box, that was there, but every single time I'm going to the deposit box, I'm now unequipping my set of armor and then just running back to rabbits with a full inventory and nothing on. It's just getting frustrating now. I'm sure that the update is amazing and offers great potential, but for now it's really frustrating. Oh, for fuck's sake, brother, I did it again! Fucking Jesus! I've done it again, literally back to back. 63, no combat, but we should get a combat once we get 62 strength. So back in 2 minutes with 62 strength and 78 combat. I've pulled the microphone closer now so it doesn't sound so quiet. I'm holding the microphone like the skull of a little animal. One squeeze and it's gone. That was awfully sadistic. Anyway, back to the small-headed rabbit. I mean, the rabbits. There be 60T. And 78 combat as I predicted. Oh, look at that. I'm SMRT. Right, so as you've seen in the previous clips, we had some pretty bad Wi-Fi issues. Now, they have all been fixed, and I've not really been able to play this consistently during the day and everything because of that. We are currently at 7,318 rabbits, and our kill count at Huey is a square 200. So I'm gonna kind of focus on collecting more rabbits because I want to make sure that at the very least, even if we do not get a rare item at the end of this video, that we can tick off cooking a shark. We've got a decent amount of sharks at the moment as a result of drops from Huey. So I really want to make sure that we can turn those into viable food, and at least then the kills become easier to handle, and obviously we've got a bigger food to eat and I don't have to keep running back to the pub to buy stews. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to finish off the rabbits. I may chuck a Huey kill here and there if I get invited, or if I feel like I'm getting a bit bored and I want to mix it up. But for now, we're going to try and see if we can finish collecting these rabbits. Because the first episode 3 took a long while just because of that. I'd rather not spend another episode collecting rabbits. That would be painful. Or more, not painful, but more annoying than anything else. But that's where we're going to do. That's what we're at. 67 attack, 62 strength, 63 HP, and 55 prayer. That's the stats for now. Cece, come here. Guess what? I have 67 attack. Don't do the hand gesture. What do you say? Yeah, there we go. That's what I was waiting for. That's what I was waiting for. Should we go? Listen, we're going to go to bed now and have some nice cuddles, aren't we? Yeah, we are. She's coming off Roblox and we're going to go have some cuddles in bed and watch some doggy videos. And we just received a lamp. Let's put this into that skull there, which gives us 2 Slayer. I love lamp. That there brings us to 10,000 uncooked rabbits once again. We need a total of 35,522. So that is a good third of the, or close to third of the way to that. It's now 2:30 in the morning. It's the 4th of February. I need to go to bed so I can wake up and do school run at 8:30, and then I'm going to be hitting the gym for about an hour. Oh my fucking god! That's the end of the video. That's the drop. Oh my fucking god! Oh my god! Oh, I can't believe it. I actually can't believe it. Oh my fucking god! Oh my god! Yeah, so that happened. And not only did it happen, but it circles us back to that caveat that I mentioned much earlier in the video. Now, in episode 3, when we rolled the Huey chunk and I showed you the drop rates, I may have forgot a bit of information. So these are the rates that I showed you in the previous video. Now, you've already seen this video, so you know that we've basically got everything apart from the hard and the autistic tier. So let's focus on those. So although these rates are correct, the bit of information that I forgot is that the rates are correct if you are doing it solo. But in my case, I'm not doing it solo. Most of the time I'm doing it in a 3-man or a 5-man, but I'm definitely doing it more in a 5-man than a 3-man. So let's use a 5-man team as the base for our rates. Now, I absolutely suck at maths, but with the help of my friend, we are able to work this out. So the rates on screen are the true rates for those item drops, but the way they are calculated is that the rare drop table for these items is a 1 in 18 chance to be rolled per kill. If you roll that drop table, you then have a specific rate in which you'll get an item. For the hides, it's roughly 1 in 1.6. For the tome, it's 1 in 5. And for the wand, it's roughly 1 in 6. So from there you do 1 in 18 times by one of those drop values to give you the rates that are displayed on screen. The pet here though is the exception because it's not part of that table. Its base rate is 1 in 400 all the way through. So here's the information that I missed. To calculate your personal drop rate, you have to times the default drop value by your contribution. Now Jagex caps this at 1 in 20 or 5%. 10% would be 1 in 10, 50% would be 1 in 2. You get the idea. And this is where my problem lies. I'm just scraping the barrel when it comes to getting through to qualifying for a drop. Now, to qualify for a drop at Huey, you need to do 25 damage during the first phase and 75 damage during the second phase. Now, I'm averaging about 200 damage every kill. That passes me through the qualifier to get drops, but technically I'm not quite doing 5% of damage. But because of the 1 in 20 cap, the game defaults me at 5%. Qualifying me for a drop. So now that I've completely melted your brain with all this information, let's go ahead and calculate my actual rates. So to work them out, what we have to do is times the default drop rate by 20 to give us our chance. This means our chance of getting the hide is 1 in 573. The chance of getting the tome is 1 in 1800. The chance of getting the wand is 1 in 2100. And this one's the one that completely blows my mind. The pet goes from 1 in 400 to 1 in 8000, which is just absurd. It's insane to think that's my rate for a pet. So by this point I've already spent about 700 hours on the account already, and it takes, I'd say, roughly about 4 minutes to get a kill. So that's about 15 kills an hour. That means it's going to take me about 533 hours of killing Huey just to even hit the drop rate. Now, in all honesty, I'm actually more than happy to do that. Killing Huey is actually quite enjoyable, so it doesn't bother me whatsoever. But I don't want my content getting stale for you as the viewer. So I'm going to ask a question. Do you think that I should roll new chunks now in hopes that I roll one of 2 chunks that provides me the ability to gain magic experience so I can actually use that Dragon Hunter wand we've just got? That gives me the ability to continue providing variated content for you as the viewer. That also gives me the ability to do skills in the downtime and do boss kills in the time where I can actually focus on what I'm doing. Now, because I'm happy doing both, this decision comes down to you as a viewer. I'm going to put a poll up once this video goes live, and it's going to be generic. It's going to say, what do you think I should do? If you vote yes, that'll tell me that you want me to roll and continue with chunk progression. If you click no, that will tell me that you don't actually mind watching me kill Huey for hours on end in a video, which again is fine by me. Now, if you'd rather just not interact with a poll and you just want to leave a comment, that's fine too. Just chuck yes or no in the comment section, but keep it that way just so it kind of adds to the mystery. I don't want other viewers knowing what's happened in this episode before they've watched it. Anyway, that's enough of my rambling. I'm going to go lay down because my head hurts after all this information. Now, a big shout out goes to the two people that have joined us at the Chunky Geezas tier. That's Ben Kimber and Prifting. And if you want to join them, consider hitting that join button. Or if not, that's fine. Hit that subscribe button, click like, or at the very least, drop us a comment. I'll see you on the next one. Walking Jesus.